Hey, Joe Fred here from Southern Coastal Cooking, coming to y'all, wanting to talk to you about a great, fairly new product here that I found on the market. It's called the Tappecue. This is a Wi-Fi based grill or smoker thermometer. Something I've been waiting for a long time. Now, I've used Bluetooth based thermometers in the past. You've seen me use stuff like that, like the iGrill 2 and stuff, to where you have to be within a Bluetooth range, and they all work fine and good. Nothing wrong with those products. But me and some guys at work were talking about, with our busy schedules and stuff, we got little kids always running and going, have to run to the gas station, get some milk or something like that. Wouldn't it be great if you could have your pit going, got all your temperature probes in, your temperature probes in your meat and your ambient probes, and then have a way of checking that stuff from the store or from wherever you are in the world, really. So that's where the Tappecue comes in, y'all. This little ingenious device right here, oh man, this thing, basically what you do is you get home, when you open the box, let me kind of go through kind of an opening of the box. Of course, I've already opened mine. I'll just kind of talk to you about what's in the kit. All right, y'all, right here. First off, when you get the Tappecue here, it comes with Tappecue device, your 4 temperature probes. It comes with 4 probes. That's nice. A power supply, USB cord, and a getting started guide, right? So you're going to open her up here, and this, of course, your Tappecue, it'll be in this nice little foil type bag, so it'll be all sealed up there. Then you're going to have, this is your power supply. The Tappecue plugs straight into the wall plug, y'all. So, never have to worry about batteries going out or anything like that. This is your USB cord you'll have. This is how you hook it up to your computer, get everything set up. All right, then you'll get into your probes. This is 3 of my probes in here. I've already got one out. Let me show it to you. Really nice long probes, and I actually ordered the upgraded probes, and I'm going to tell you about this upgrade here. These are what they call the extra care meat probe. Okay, I got 4 extra care meat probes, and what they do, it's got extra care. See this coating right through here? This is to make sure this is watertight, because you live down here in the South like I do with the humidity. One of my main problems with any of these grilling thermometers, whether it be, whatever brand they are, with the probes is, as you'll see, I wish I had an old style probe here to show you. Hold on a second, let me grab a probe off something else. Yeah. On a normal probe, just on any kind of a digital thermometer or anything like that, you see you'll have to where the wire goes straight in to the probe right there. You'll have the protection. Well, what tends to happen is you can get water, moisture, if you're basting, stuff like that, that will it will get in there and it'll short out your probe. Okay, so they also make a probe that doesn't, let me show you again, it's the water resistant. It's basically like a heat shrink tube there, but it just takes care of that. Now they make just the normal probes, and some of you may never have a problem with that. I know sometimes, my probes will last a whole long time on something, but then sometimes maybe when I'm spreading or something, or down here if I'm using one of my water smokers, I'll get some steam in there and it'll short out my probe. So this is a great little alternative to that. I just like how Tappecue's attacking things from every angle here. They also have a water resistant storage case. Really cool looking case. I'm hoping I'm probably getting one of those at some point. But what it does, it'll encase this whole thing, because this is electronics here, and something almost looks like a little Pelican case, and it's got little ports for all your probes and stuff like that. So when you are cooking and stuff outside, you don't have to worry about anything. But that does not come with it. Neither do the upgraded probes, but those are options you can use. What it is nice though, like I said, you get 4 probes with this device. Okay, so that's really good. Basically what you do after, like I said, you do your unpacking, you've got a little quick start guide here. It's going to help you just kind of basically get your Tappecue set up. But what I found, there's a YouTube video the one people from Tappecue did that really walked me through it. And I went ahead and set mine up last time. Didn't want to wait just in case I hit some hang-ups or something like that, because when you're dealing with a Wi-Fi thermometer versus a Bluetooth, there is a little bit little bit more techie stuff that goes into it as far as, you know, setting up the driver and stuff like that on your computer. But watching her video, it really walked me right through it. I'm going to put a link to that video in the description box of this video. So when you order your Tappecue, I'm also going to put a link to where you can order your Tappecue in the description box of this video. So when you order your Tappecue, when you get in, just open up her video. And I'm telling you, it's great. Just watch you right through step by step by step. I would love to make a video like that for you too, but I don't think it could have done a better job than she did. Only hang up I had it all is I had a little bit of trouble with my USB driver on my computer and my software deal, but she actually showed you how to go in and fix that installation guide, so it was really, really good. So without further ado, let's go ahead, let's go outside, do a little testing, and we'll kind of hook up the Tappecue and show you how it works. But y'all, this is just a really great device. I'm so glad that it's out there and we have something to where we don't have to be just chained to the smoker. Now, I'm not saying leave something unattended, you know, fire hazard and all that, but to where if you had to go for 5 or 10 minutes or something like that, you've got your precious meat, your barbecue, all that kind of stuff, or if you just want to go to bed at night and you're way across the house out of Bluetooth range, you don't have to worry about it. So let's go ahead and let's kind of show you how it works. Hey y'all, okay, I just had to come outside. It's so pretty out here, and just get out, you know, out here where we'll be doing the barbecuing and stuff like that. Anyway, I wanted to tell y'all, okay, first off, what you're going to do with that USB cord, you're going to hook that to your Tappecue, you hook your power up, and you hook that to the computer. You'll follow your instructions on that video, like I told you. I'm going to put the link to it in the description box. You'll set your Tappecue up to your computer, connect to your Wi-Fi, all that sort of thing. Okay, then what you're going to do is you're going to create an account. You go online, Tappecue.com. You'll create an online Tappecue account, and you'll download a app on your phone, your Tappecue app. Basically, what that look like, hopefully you can see that here, is right here in the beginning. It'll say start session, view current session, right? So we got my Tappecue out here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug the probe into it, right? And over here on this side, see, you got your power, your USB, where you connect to the computer and you got all your probe ports. I'm going to put this guy just in port 1 for right now. Okay, and you can also see, look, on the screen, hopefully you can see there where it says 1, 2, low, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The other ones are at low because there's not a port in there. But this is in port 1, so give it a minute or so, get the probe to adjust to what the temperature is outside, and we'll just kind of go from there, right? Hey y'all, it is hot out here. So my Tappecue here is reading 91 degrees on the screen there, okay? And also I've got another thermometer out here just for reference. It's reading 89, 90 degrees, going back and forth, same deal. I've got a nice warm glass of water here, and we'll go ahead and we'll put the probes down in there. Hopefully you can see here. And I'm going to take my Tappecue probe, put it over here in the water, and I'm also going to take the probe off my other thermometer here, put it down here, just like I said, just to have something for reference. So all of a sudden I see my Tappecue, my other thermometer is shooting on up, and this water isn't boiling. I heat it up for about a minute or so in the microwave. So I'm seeing like 124, 125, 130. Let me show you what you do on your phone here, sorry about that, to start the session. Hopefully you can see here. In fact, I tell you what, we'll take this phone, well, these guys are out here, and get out of the light some more and show you exactly what's going on. Alright, so we're over here kind of under the shade here. What you want to do is you want to start a new session. It's the first step. Alright, and it's going to say first session name, right? So what we're going to do is we'll push down there with Southern Coastal Cooking here, but with the name of the session, we want to try to pick something out here. So we may say, let's say we're going to call it, we're doing this for video, okay? Well, I'm going to backspace a little bit, kind of hard to do here on the phone. So alright, so we're doing this for video. Alright, return. That's going to be the name of our session. So then what we want to do, we want to go to next up here. Now we got probe 1 in here. And we want to set the probe, okay? So we push the probe, press right there. You've got all these presets in here.
brisket, whatever it is, fish, this and that and the other. And what that'll do, that'll give you a basically a minimum and a maximum on the temperature there. So let's say we do fish. Okay, done. So probe 1, fish, and then we'll go to next. Basically, what this is telling us with fish, you've got a minimum of 40, a minimum of 140 and maximum of 145. Just telling us what the probe range is going to be. So yeah, there's my phone. We're going to put that on there, send the alerts to, right? So we're going to start the session. So we're going to view current session. That's the name of my cooking device here, and I want to see current temperatures. So right now, what we're going to see through the Wi-Fi connected there on my Tappecue is I've got it's at 150 degrees, right? And it's red because that's out of the range. That's kind of hot, but that's just a good idea. It'll show us, where the range is. You can stop the probe alerts. It'll send an alert. It actually send an alert to my phone saying that we got out of range here just a little bit. So another thing that you can do is you can go in here, and if we wanted to change that, let's say we didn't want to stop these probe alerts. Okay, and we want to go in and we want to say fish. We want to say none. We don't care about the minimum and the maximum. We'll go ahead and change this to something else. So we'll do a chamber cook, right? Just saying how hot or cold it needed to be. So with that being said, it will tell us minimum temperature is 140. We won't change that, right? So I'm going to say minimum temperature can be all the way to 32. Okay, return. And the maximum temperature, we can set that all the way to 250. So you can do whatever you want to do, right? But still, it's telling you the temperature right here of your probe, and you can go to probe 2. It's low, obviously that's on 3, 4, all that stuff right there. Let me show you something else. I think I kind of told you wrong there just for a second when I was saying you can cancel out that minimum and maximum. All right, you got to have a minimum temperature and a maximum temperature somehow set into here. But we use, remember this one's for fish, or 140, 145. But what you can do, if you want to change that, you can go into here and just, now it's still an ambient probe too, that you don't have a minimum maximum. But for the meat probes, you're going to have a minimum and maximum. Go into settings, go into probe settings, right, and you choose fish. That's the one we're using. And you can go in here and customize what you want that probe to do, and it'll save it as the name is fish. Or you could change the name of that probe, but that's how you set your custom minimum and maximums. But, that being said, it's kind of long and the short of it here. You can also get this. This will email you reports to your computer, to your email, all that kind of stuff. But it's just great that you can have all this set up, have it here on your phone. And my phone's just over its normal service, right? So I'm not worried about, losing service, connecting to Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, anything like that. You can have a session graph here. We probably hadn't been here long enough for a session graph, really. But, it's going to show you everything in graph form. Yeah, we got to go for it. It's a little bit longer. We probably hadn't had this session going about a minute or two. Your alerted devices, see, it's going to alert my phone. And your current temperature is right there. And it takes just a second. Hit the little refresh button. And see, we're right there at 149. Another thing you can do is what they call quick temperature view. This will show you all your probes at once. Refresh button right there. See 149 low. Somebody heard them say something in a review. They wish they could see all their 4 probes at once, and that's how you do that. So one last thing I want to do was just go to the back of my neighborhood and just test my range. I didn't want to leave the neighborhood because I got some stuff cooking at the house. But anyway, so we're going to go back here and I'm going to test the Tappecue and see how it's looking right now. So we're going to go to smoking sessions here. I'm going to go to current temperatures, all right, on the way from the house. Now, there it goes, popped up. Looking Wi-Fi 149. I mean, let's see, we're way away from the house back here, and it's obviously working really good. So that's great. I'm really excited about this. And I'll share some more videos, some more details about how everything works here. But this thermometer system can really do it all, y'all. I mean, you can share so much. And being so far from your house, you can also share this with other people too. You can give somebody, you can have a guest password for your Tappecue account. They could sign in through a guest account on their cell phone and watch your probes. You can do that with your barbecue buddies. Really great idea, y'all. Again, y'all, really cool idea. I'm really excited about it. And yeah, go to the description box. I'll put a link where you can order this Tappecue, and also I'll put a link to that great video that she did showing you how to set everything up on the computer. And it's really not hard, y'all. I'm not tech savvy at all. I would not call myself that by any means. But really, y'all, you need to get you one of these. It's a great, I mean, thing to have in your barbecue arsenal. I mean, just fantastic. And it's really, for me, it's like an answer to prayer. I just really wanted something where I could go to the store. If I had to run up there and do something to the car or something like that, wouldn't have to worry about sit here and monitor my pit, monitor my cooking temperatures and all that stuff. So this is really great. I hope this video was helpful. Y'all please like my videos, sub my channel, and thank you. One last thing I want to mention, remember, you can get these probes that have the waterproof, shrink-proof, the water-resistant shrink tubing on there, or just the normal ones. And also, I would advise you, especially if you're cooking outside, outside, not under cover, you got a rainstorm, thunderboom, or something coming up, go ahead and order that case. They have it there at the Tappecue.com website, and you can get that, and you can just waterproof this thing up. Hopefully I'll get one soon and go ahead and put it on mine, even though most of my cooking areas are under cover.